This is the Liectroux B3000 robotic vacuum cleaner, which is also supplied with a blocker, so if you don't want it to go into a particular room or area, just pop this in place. A spare HEPA filter, which lasts for about 2 years. A cleaning brush, remote control unit, 2 underneath side sweeping brushes, and a very useful user manual. It's a very well made and very robust and quite solid vacuum cleaner. And now if we look at the underside, there's a swivel wheel here which makes it very manoeuvrable. The side brushes which sweep in the dirt, one at each side, which sweeps the dirt into here, and very good highly sprung traction wheels here which give very good manoeuvrability and also help it navigate different floor covering types. So if there's a rug, for example, with wheels like this, it can easily climb on them and off them without getting stuck. This is the top of the vacuum cleaner, and you can see here that it's sitting in its charging dock. And as you can hear, there's a voice prompt for every command. These are touch sensitive buttons on the top. Plan is for using it in the automatic mode, where you can program it to do the cleaning at a certain time each day. Spot cleaning is when you have a particularly dirty area on a carpet and it goes round and round over it. Clean is for setting it off to work. Home returns it to its charging base, and this shows when the dust container is full. The dust container is accessed by pressing the lid on the top, and then very conveniently it just lifts out. It has a HEPA filter to the rear, and then for emptying, just lift the lid, take out this filter here, and then empty the dust container into the bin. It's plastic, so it can be washed. Then just replace the filter. You can see there are little grooves there to slide it into. Close the lid, pop it back into the vacuum cleaner, close the lid, and you're ready to go. So let's now have a look and see how effective it is at picking up a range of debris on different floor types. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to use it in manual mode, which means pressing one of these buttons on the top to activate it, or using the remote control. You can see I've also scattered quite a lot of fairly heavy dust, crumbs and general debris, so we'll see how effective it is at sweeping these up. Selecting cleaning mode. So that has been very effective. You can see exactly where it's passed through here. That's the bit that it's missed, which is outside its scope. So we'll bring it back now and watch it and see how effective it is at scooping up the remainder of the debris. Here it is. Again, it's got almost everything. Now I'm going to try it on some animal fur. This is rabbit fur, which is notoriously difficult to clean. It tends to get everywhere, it's very light, it's in the air and very messy. Let's see how it copes with this. Clean mode. Now that has got absolutely every last strand up, and I'm very impressed by that. That is very, very good performance. Now this is probably the toughest challenge the vacuum cleaner will ever have. It's rabbit fur, very fine fur on a pile carpet, and even the instruction manuals and specifications state it's not really going to perform very well on this. So let's just have a look out of curiosity and see what happens. But it is outside the specification of the vacuum cleaner, so let's just test it and see. Clean. That's more or less as I expected. It's not really picked up anything. Not that I would expect it to, but it's just confirmed that if you have pets in the home and carpets, then the vacuum is not really the best for dealing with it. What it should handle better though is the same fur now on a tiled floor. So let's have a look here. All gone. Not a single strand of fur remaining. Nothing at all. Completely clean. Now that is really good. Here now is some mixed debris on a laminate wood floor. We've got animal fur, human hair, general dust, crumbs, some rabbit pellets, bit of grass and hay. A good mix there. Let's have a look. Very good indeed. It's got absolutely everything, and you can see here as I'm wiping my fingers on the floor, there's there's no dust at all. It's got everything. So again, really good here. Now another test as we move from a laminate floor here over a bump, which is probably about an inch height difference between the rooms, and onto carpet. Let's see how it works here. There's a bit of a struggle there, but it managed it. Now, I think one of the main markets for these vacuum cleaners is going to be pet households, where there's always hair and fluff around. So let's see what Willie the house bunny thinks of it. Is he scared by it? No. Let's direct it via the arrows towards him. We're now facing the stairs, and quite a substantial drop, so let's see how those sensors work in preventing it falling down the stairs. Nudges the edge but doesn't go down. This is a look at the sweeping pattern in a fairly large and open room, but also to demonstrate what happens when it reaches some furniture. Now as we reach the table leg, it nudges it gently, then turns around and navigates its way around it. We're now coming to the sofa, and this is where it's really handy to show how it will fit underneath furniture and sweeping areas which are not particularly easily accessible. Here it's gone right to the back of the sofa and made a good job of sweeping the carpet. It navigates its way around all furniture, and what you can see here is it has this flexible bumper arrangement, so as it gently nudges the furniture, it's sprung, so that ensures it doesn't give the furniture a bash. And also there's this rubber strip here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's quite soft and spongy. Again, it ensures that if as it touches any furniture, it's not going to cause any damage. Again, underneath the furniture, gives a good sweep in areas that we would have difficulty getting a larger vacuum cleaner, and then out again. It doesn't sweep in a zigzag motion or any particular direction, but we do find that the room generally gets swept pretty well. Here in the kitchen is a good place to demonstrate the edge cleaning mode, where it should run along the edge of the cupboards. So let's switch it on and have a look. I was expecting it to go the other way, but it's certainly hugging the edge of the cupboard there. Let's see what happens on the corner. It's it's gone round and it's sticking again to the edge. Excellent. And now it's just changed from one room to the next. There's about a centimetre height difference there in the rooms. You can also adjust the navigation to some extent via the arrow buttons. Turn it the other way. But it does take a little bit of skill to get used to it, I have to say. And forwards. Get it to turn right. So it does respond, and you can get it to double back. Then, at the end of a vacuuming session, if it's in the automatic mode via the timer, then it will return automatically to the charging base, or if it's in the manual mode, then you can press the home button on the remote and it should find its way there. And then it charges. You can see the charging status via these bars here. 1 bar roughly 25%, 2 bars roughly 50%, 75% and 100%. But when it's full, it will actually say full across the display. And after this short demonstration, we can have a look at what it's actually gathered, which can also show just how effective it is. So here's the dirt box, and in it we've got some of the fluff, so it shows it is very effective at picking up fluff, and a lot of the debris as well. So clearly very effective and ideal for pet homes, but is definitely better for a home with smooth floors rather than carpet, unless you've got very low pile carpet, that is. But definitely recommended for anyone who wants nice clean floors but without having to expend a lot of effort getting them that way.